Well,
Yeah.
damn it. This is a complex matter.
How can you just make the blanket statement you don't like sandwiches? That's the issue at hand, because, and then you're asking, oh, is it a bad sandwich? There is not a bad sandwich here, Natalie.
There are some disgusting sandwiches.
Debatable.
No, like if you go and look at the menu on like a sandwich shop and it's got like 18 different things, like half of them have to be disgusting.
What?
What if it has like a weird meat or something?
There are no weird meats.
You like all meat.
I do.
Well, then this not gonna work.
I wouldn't say that all sandwich, like, I understand what you're saying, that, like, there are some weird sandwiches on menus, but the sandwiches that are good, I think, are worth it, you know? Like, I don't know.
See, I don't think Natalie looks at a menu and gets a sandwich.
No, like I can't get excited
Oh.
about bread and lettuce and tomatoes.
That's what I'm saying.
I get really excited about
Really?
yeah. I love sandwiches with, like, lettuce on them and stuff, especially, like, the shredded lettuce, you know?
That is really good.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah.
I get excited
Ranch,
about bread. Bread is good. And
Bread
then if
is
you
important.
pair it with a meat, it's like, whoa, your two favorite things in one
Mm-hmm.
compact thing. But
Yeah.
either way, we're a little off topic here. We're gonna we're gonna have a little bit of a debate segment later on. It's not about sandwiches, unfortunately. It's about something more pressing that we'll get to in a little bit. But of course, it is a new semester, and we're here to talk about some of the classes we're taking, kind of adjusting. We're all seniors here. We're all trying to move on with our life after college and everything. So we're going to have a discussion about school.
Have y'all adjusted to your new schedules yet? Or do you still not know where you're going?
Now, I have a small anecdote for all the kids out there, because I am a senior, but it does not matter if you are a senior, junior, sophomore, or freshman. You can still go to the wrong class on the first day. And that is exactly what I did. I didn't have time to look at my schedule. I knew what classes I was taking, but I didn't know where and I didn't know when. I thought I did, but I got my Monday and Tuesday classes switched. So I walk in, very first day of school on Monday. I walk to a 2 o'clock class. I sit down. It's in this building, the Beasley building that I know very well. I don't know a single person in the class, and I'm thinking, okay, maybe all these people are just, on that track, and they just need to take this class. And I sit down front row. The teacher hasn't shown up like a couple minutes after. I'm like, okay, this is good. And then my advisor walks in. I'm sitting front row. My advisor walks in. I don't have a class with my advisor, and he's getting ready to teach this class. And I'm sitting there thinking, okay, that's cool. Maybe he's filling in. But he does not notice me at all. I to this day, I don't think he noticed I was sitting in that class.
I guess that's kind of good.
I guess, but he's rummaging through papers, and then he'll say, oh, okay, class, I'll be back. I got to get papers from my office. And at that point, I'm thinking, he's actually going to teach this class. He's not just filling in. He's got paperwork and everything. So I turn around to all these freshmen. They're all freshmen. And I'm like, what class is this? They're like, Audio 1. And I've never taken Audio 1. And I'm like, shoot, okay. And like, I get up, like, get a little flustered. My face is all red and everything. And they're all the freshmen look at me and they're like, whoa. And I'm like, what room is this? 321 up on Beasley. I think it's 321. Yeah.
Yes.
And I have to walk out in front of all those freshmen. And they're all walking, they're like, good luck. And I'm like, don't worry, I'll find it. And I'm all flustered. I'm asking them questions. I'm like, is it A or B? What class? Like, they just watched me stand up from the front row and walk away.
At what point did you realize that you had gone to the wrong day's classes?
Well, at that
was
point,
the moment.
Well, I walked out of the room and I looked at my schedule and I was like, oh, my Monday class is actually at 12:30. Actually, now I can't even remember when
It's
it is.
12:30.
Is it 12:30?
Yeah, it is.
Natalie knows my schedule better than I do.
Because Loopy's in your class, so
That
Loopy
is
leaves
right.
at the same time, and
That
I'm
is
usually
right.
sitting there.
Yeah, that also threw me for a loop because he wasn't in that class and he told me he was. So I just thought he missed it.
So does that mean you have an absence in all of your first day classes?
I only missed that
You
one.
only missed the one?
Yeah, and
Okay,
I
that's
emailed my
good.
professor immediately, and I think he understood that a senior just went into the wrong class, and
Because so many do.
yeah, So just letting you know, you're not too big to miss a class, okay?
Although,
you're not,
yeah, because the freshmen and the sophomores are always the ones with, like, who either print out the schedules or, like, have it, like, they know the schedule. Like, my freshman year, I could probably have, like, recited the class numbers to you before actually have gone. You know what I mean? Because I was so paranoid about going to the wrong place. Like, I even, before I went to my classes, I, like, went... like a couple days before classes started and went to the buildings to make sure I knew where like the classrooms were and stuff. But yeah, this year I like, there are a couple times I was like, I have no idea where this class is, and I have 10 minutes to get there. Like, let's hope I find it in enough time. So,
See,
it's definitely a shift.
Yeah.
I usually like write out my schedule. I keep it in my wallet, but I left it at my house that morning. I've forgotten
no.
it.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, I know it.
Yeah,
And I got
yeah.
my 2 and the 12:30 switched, and the rest is history.
Here you are.
It was such a bad first day. It was so terrible.
Oh, no. Yeah, this
No,
guy.
no. Yes, tell. No, I was
Oh.
hoping you would tell that.
Oh yeah. No, this guy in it was my communication capstone class, and we got to the end of the roll, and he was like, "Oh, you didn't call my name." And she's like, "What's your name?" And he said it, and she's like, "You're not on my roll. Are you sure you're in the right class?" And he's like, "Is this calculus?" And so this was a room full
my.
of comm majors. We're like, "No, this isn't calculus. This better not be calculus." Like,
We don't
no one
speak
wants
that.
that. And then he's like, "I thought I had the right room." And he was looking at it, and he's like, "No, it definitely says like 102." And then he like suddenly like this look came over his face, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, Peacock 102, not Walker." And so then he just like really flustered, like got out of there. But I felt so bad for him. Like, it was just like, of all, I don't know. I just, because I was trying not to stare at him, but it was hard because it's just like, oh, poor thing.
That's the actual walk of shame, because then you have to go across campus, but it's after the hour's already
Yeah.
started.
No,
so
yeah, it
everyone
was-
knows what you did.
It was like 5 or 10 minutes like after the top of the hour. So yeah.
Bless his heart.
I probably just wouldn't have gone to that class.
Really?
Just if you've already missed that much of it, then.
I
See,
added and dropped 3 classes in the first week, so there was a lot of the time that I didn't know where I was going. But it's okay now.
See, I can't make decisions. So coming into the semester, I had 3 PEs I was signed up for, and I slowly just kept dropping them.
Oh my gosh.
That was a smart thing to do, though.
Yeah, because I mean, I took a spot away from some other poor kid, but you know what? Maybe they're on the wait list if they're smart.
Yeah.
But either way, I'm very happy with my PE choice. If you have a PE choice, Katie recommended it. A lot of people have. I'm telling you, water polo is the way to go. Now,
It's great.
it's incredible. The workout that you get, the fun that you get in water polo.
Yes.
A lot of people don't know it is a tackle sport, number one.
Oh.
So there's a lot of drowning involved. I'm not really
not
selling
drowning.
it, but
Like slight dunking sometimes, but most of the time you don't go under the water. You just get shoved around a bit.
yeah. I see.
Yes.
Water up your nose. That doesn't sound pleasant.
No, I very rarely got water up my nose.
That's
Interesting.
because Katie's a pro at it.
But I also rarely got tackled. No, I'm kidding.
No, but like, if you have the ball, the second I see someone coming towards me, I chuck it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gone. I'm
No,
like, you're
'cause-
not tackling me.
With water polo, you can't just tackle random people. If no one has the ball, then you basically can't touch them. And then the second someone has the ball in their hand, then like you can do whatever. Like you shove them, like, just like you usually go for the arm that they have the ball in. Just like go for the arm right there and then just tackle them.
Like an alligator.
No,
What? Wait, what?
What do you mean, what?
How do you tackle an alligator and why?
No, wouldn't they, like, there was a video where
like, I
an
don't-
alligator ate the arm off of another alligator.
Oh.
But they were, like, all going for, like, a bite of food, and they were like, oh, that guy just took off that guy's arm. We're not going to talk to him anymore.
Oh, I thought you meant if you're in an alligator attack, you should go for the arm. And I'm like, those are
no.
really
Yeah.
skimpy, Natalie. You're not
have-
going to make it.
I have no prior knowledge about alligator attacks.
Okay. As long as we're on the same page.
yeah.
I think so.
But no, I definitely recommend water polo. If you are like swimming, whether or not you're good at it or not, it's a great cardio, great workout. It's a lot of fun. You literally just play water polo all day long.
Yep.
So I recommend it. Any other classes that we all think others should take?
Fencing.
Fencing?
I heard that one.
You can hit people with sticks.
Have
That's
you
cool.
you've taken fencing?
I did take fencing.
Wow.
But I didn't want to hurt anybody. So, like, I kind of wanted to hit them, but I didn't actually want to hit them.
Okay.
So I kind of just defended myself a lot.
I mean, the defense is good.
That's true. My wrists hurt, but it was fun.
Yeah.
Defense wins championships.
App does really good at outside or sportsy classes. It's something
Yeah.
we do really well here.
Yeah, I'm in a self-defense class right now. That's really cool. And like, I don't know, I feel like I've already learned a lot. So it's interesting. But it is one of those things that's weird because you're like, we're trying to do like scenarios or like, you know, like we have the little foam shields and so we like punch each other kind of thing. But it's weird, like, because I'm like, I don't know how to punch. Like, we'll see how this goes. But
Oh.
I don't know. It's cool. It's cool.
Huh, that must be an easy class. You just ball up on the ground and scream. It's a great that's my self-defense
What?
mechanism.
No,
Helps nothing.
no.
Well, along with classes on the other side, we're going to talk about a little job searching, some applications, what you can do to try and get that job after college. But here is Don't Bring Me Down.
And now back to your favorite morning talk show, The Morning App, on 90.5 WASU.
So just looking outside now, it is snowing.
Quite a bit, yeah.
That is good. It's kind of sticking, or is that left over from the other day?
I feel like it looks like it's sticking. I don't know. It looks pretty though.
I feel like everything is still just frozen from whenever.
Yeah. When I was driving here, there was like driving out of my apartment complex, there was a huge sheet of ice, and like I could feel like my brakes like giving out. And you're like, nope, we're not doing this. So yeah.
I almost slipped really hard on my way here. I was like, oh, that'll be good.
Yeah.
Start the day off right.
Oh my goodness. That's one thing that I've been trying really hard not to do like all 4 years is never like slip on the ice. Like,
Have you?
I don't think so.
Oh, she doesn't remember because she fell that one time.
And I hit my head.
Oh.
No, yeah, but because I can usually catch myself. I have slipped in the mud before because I was like cutting across some grass and it had just rained, and I like wiped out. Like some people saw me and I was like, oh no. And then I had a huge like mud spot on the knee of my jeans, and it was like a brand new pair of jeans. I had just gotten them. It was tragic, but it's fine.
See?
It's fine. I washed them. The mud came out.
Kids, use sidewalks. That's the moral of the story.
It is, yeah.
Don't be a rebel.
Don't cut through grass.
Don't break the rules, Katie.
I'm sorry, App State, for cutting through the grass. That is my penalty. It's like the Princess Diaries, where it's like, stay off the grass.
Yes.
I don't know that
You don't
reference.
understand?
No.
But Natalie gets it.
I'm here to understand you today.
Yeah. I'm in like Disney World right now. Natalie's here. She understands.
See, I'm sure Dovey's seen The Princess Bride, so he would have understood.
Princess Diaries.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Anne
Princess Bride's a good movie
Hathaway.
too, though. I think I've actually seen The Princess Bride. Yeah, that's a good
you
one.
saw that
Princess
one.
Bride
It's
is
a
Princess
classic.
Diaries.
I didn't
No,
watch
that's
Princess
fair.
Diaries
Is
out of
it?
spite.
Out of spite?
My sister watched them a lot, so I didn't watch them. Same with that movie Holes. I'll never watch Holes. Sister loved it. Sister
I
always
didn't
told me to
like
watch
that
it, so
movie.
I don't watch it out of spite.
I liked that movie. It was good.
It was also a book, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I never read the book, but every time I saw the book somewhere, I was like, oh, I want to read it. But at the same time, I love the movie so much. Sometimes when I watch the movie first, I get really worried that I'm not going to like the like if the book is way different, then it's like, oh man, like that stinks that the movie didn't like didn't do the same like plot line as the book or something, or they changed a lot. But it's like, oh, I like it better. Like the movie The Notebook, I watched the movie first and then I read the book, and the book didn't have any of the backstory in it, like how they met and all that. And was like, yeah, and that was one part I liked about the movie. It was like it has like a pretty complete story, and you see a lot. And that's some of why it's so like tragic in some part, like so sad. Is like, oh man, they're like constantly like getting together and breaking up. I don't know. It's just in the book it didn't have any of that. It skipped right to where she goes to his house, to his house when she's like engaged.
Yeah.
And so it was like really weird. I just couldn't get as into. I was like, I don't know if I'm mad about them changing that in the movie, because I know a lot of people who were fans of the book were mad about that, but I thought that the movie had more content in it than the book did, which is rare. Like, that never happens.
That does never happen, because I remember being so upset with every Harry Potter movie that would come out, and I was like, this is not what the book said, and they broke the rule.
Oh my gosh, because I didn't watch. I read the Harry Potter books like only not too long ago. It was like when I was in high school, yeah. And so I was very late to the game. But so when I would finish each book, I'd watch the movie. And so I, was fresh on it. But I thought they did a good job, but I would always get so excited to watch the deleted scenes, because I was like,
yes,
hopefully they'll put in this one part,
Yeah.
But sometimes there are a couple scenes still. I was like, oh. But I don't know. It is kind of nice, too, because then you can reread the book, and it's like, oh, I forgot about this. Like, I loved that part. But
that's Katie for you. I got so excited to watch the deleted scenes.
She also she tends to watch the movie before reading the book, yeah?
No,
not usually, just for this couple.
No, but it's just when I do happen to watch the movie first, then I get scared to read the book, because it's like, oh no, what if I get mad about it?
Disappointed, yeah.
Either way, we definitely got off on a huge tangent, which
I'm
is okay.
so sorry.
That's fantastic. I've seen The Notebook finally recently.
Yeah.
It was recently for the first time ever.
Yeah. No, it's a
very
great
good.
movie. Yeah.
It was good. I love me some Ryan Gosling. But other than drooling over Ryan Gosling, we're also right now fretting over job applications and job searching. And part of the issue, at least that I have found, is employers want someone now, and I'm not available now. So they tell me, hey, I love your stuff, but I can't hire you because you're not ready till May.
Yeah. But then if you think about it, once you get to May, then like there will be nothing there.
Yeah, you don't want to wait until.
No, because then
right
it feels like
before.
you've done something wrong, like you haven't prepared adequately for it. You'll get to the point where you're like, oh, yes, I procrastinated on this, and this is why I don't have a job. No, it's because you can't start. Like, you need to wait until you're available for them, which is sad.
Which means we will be unemployed for at least a little bit, most likely. I don't know. This the profession we're in, I think in other professions they'll be like, oh, yeah, we'll hold your spot. This one, it's an immediate opening, at least in my field. I'm guessing in your field as well, since we're all in the same field.
Okay, I was
Yeah.
like, what are you talking about?
Did we get kicked out of the field?
I was like, hey, what are you doing? What
Like
are you
maybe
applying for? I don't
maybe
know.
you're looking
Rocket
at
science.
different jobs
Yeah.
as I am. I don't know
Okay.
if that makes sense.
I've noticed that they all want like 5 years of experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oops, I'm sorry.
No,
Or-
I'm 22. You know what? I have 5 years of experience. Life experience.
Okay. What?
That's all we got. We made it this far.
We've been in school a long time.
Yeah,
That's all I can tell
we
you.
don't remember life before that. We're just struggling over here.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that is something that it's interesting being a senior and like we're almost done with school. I mean, unless you're going to graduate school, but I don't think any of us are. It's
Bye.
like we're about to be done with school and like we've never really known not having school. Like I don't know. I don't really remember much before I was like in preschool, so
Or like you don't like this is the end of having like a laid out road of structure for yourself, and now you have to deviate.
yeah. But that's also kind of exciting because it's like, oh, I could like move somewhere cool and get a job, or I don't know.
You're so brave.
Yeah. I don't have to live under the, neighborly bridge that I'm living under now. I can live under a different bridge in a different state.
Make me
Okay.
bridge friends.
Live in that, cardboard box. Maybe one day move up to that plastic box if I'm lucky.
I was talking to some of the other broadcasting kids. I was like, we could have a complex of cardboard boxes.
You could.
We could have a village. Just band together as we struggle.
It's got to be somewhere where it doesn't rain a lot. So somewhere west.
Yeah, got to get out of Boone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because our box would not survive. Trust me, I already know.
And the snow too. It would get too cold.
And soggy.
Yeah.
And sad.
Yeah, very sad.
Well, I think we're sad already for living in
That's
boxes, so let's not go there. But it is difficult, especially with classes, because I want to make all my resumes and everything better, my air checks better, everything just better that I can send out an application. But I don't have the time
Yeah.
to do that with work, and when I do have time, I'd like to relax and actually sleep for more than 2 hours at a time. So,
That is the dream, isn't it?
but it's not happening anytime soon.
Yeah.
The time management thing is like I find that really difficult.
Yeah.
Because like you can't drop your responsibilities because you need those to be on your resume, but also at the same time you can't send a resume anywhere if you don't have your air check and all of your good stuff
Yeah,
figured out
yeah.
and ready.
Ah, yes.
But then again, I also thought to myself, I'm guessing a lot of people aren't in the same situation we're in, because I don't think other people are as busy as we are. Maybe in some situations they are, different majors, I don't know. But
They live a different world.
But people always say communication is extremely easy, but there's a lot that you do extracurricular wise that people don't know about. So I'm way busier. I get really jealous of everyone, especially even my roommates who have plenty of time and can go out and buy games that are time wasters, as one of my roommates described the other day. He's like, yeah, I bought this game. It's a solo player game and it's a time waster. I'm like, that must be nice. I'm not salty at
Okay.
all.
Or like the people that have time to voluntarily hang out with their friends outside of their classes. Because like I've been trying to hang out with Katie for such a long time, we just don't have time. Or like the people that like have time to bake cookies for fun
Okay.
and don't have homework to do.
I do that sometimes. It's just nice to have cookies around. But I mean, I don't like actually make them from scratch. I just get the
Yeah.
little
Because you don't have time.
the cookie dough. Yeah, no. I also, it's just, they taste fine.
Yeah.
The cookie dough kind.
They're sad.
They
Okay.
taste just fine. Well, good luck in all of your job searches out there. We're gonna keep everyone updated. Congrats on Dovey for getting a job. Dovey did get a part-time job here, so not here, but somewhere.
And we're proud of him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Dovey's making
So
it work.
proud. Yeah.
Lead by example, Dovey. The 1975 here on the Morning App.
Morning App on 90.5 WASU and WASUradio.com.
Welcome back to the Morning App, and I found out something very shocking earlier before the show that we are going to discuss right now in a debate-style debate.
Style debate.
Debate-style debate. You heard it. You heard it here first.
Okay.
I cannot believe that when you two shower, and I hope it's not like this for the rest of the population, when you two shower, you face away from the water nozzle.
Yeah.
I cannot believe that. I face towards it.
I hope you're ready to defend yourself.
Yep, I'm trying to have a discussion with that water nozzle. I'm not going to be rude and look away.
A discussion?
Yeah, I look it in the eyes. I want to make sure that the water is actually coming out onto me.
How can you make eye contact though if it's going in your face?
It's not though. I let it hit like right below the chin, right below my chinny chin. Like it does not hit me in the eyes.
We're not as tall as you.
Yeah.
But you could step back. There's different ways you can.
But
do
also,
this.
if you're facing the nozzle, that means you're very close to the wall of the shower. So you're just standing in the corner voluntarily.
Yeah, no.
You like
Okay.
standing in the corner.
Maybe that's just how it was in kindergarten, Natalie. I got stuck in a corner all the time. You don't know.
That explains a lot.
No, I look at it. I want to make sure it's water coming out. I don't want to look. I don't want my back turned to the nozzle. I feel like something bad's gonna happen if I'm just expecting everything to be okay with the water coming out.
What's going to come out?
You don't trust the water.
Could be mud. Could be sewage.
Mud. Where's mud
Could be
coming from?
bugs.
What?
Could be creepy crawlies. Could be a snake. Could be anything.
Oh, get out.
The only thing, okay, there's no way a snake could fit through the nozzle. Like they're tiny little.
They can
holes.
come through the toilets.
Why
See?
would you?
That's
But not a
scary.
shower nozzle.
But again, it could come up through the toilet, crawl into my shower.
No.
and
They
go.
could easily do that from
Well-
either direction. If you were facing the shower nozzle and like the toilet was like over here or something, it could
You have to
crawl
face away from
behind
the
you.
water. You have to face away from the water.
The snake could come
No.
from
You can trust the water. You can
don't.
put your back against the wall and trust the wall. But like what is it, the Hitchcock movie where they come in and they kill the
Oh,
girl in the shower?
true.
You
Yeah.
have to face away from the water so you can see the door and see when someone's coming in to kill you.
Okay, wait. The door is not necessarily away from the nozzle in every bathroom. Like that's
that's
different.
fair.
So you're
No, 'cause-
saying that your shower at home, like home, and then your college shower are both laid out in a way that the door is close to the shower nozzle.
Okay, in certain showers, yes, it's positioned in the room where if I'm facing the nozzle, I'm actually facing the doorway. When compared to if I'm facing away, I'm just facing the back wall and I don't know what's going to come into the door. There is
Okay, so if you,
the positioning of the room and the shower.
sorry.
Either way, I'm not arguing. I'm arguing. I just need to know what's coming out. I've also had too many times when the shower head has fallen off the wall and hit me. So I need to know when that's going to
Is
happen.
it like
as
that
well.
one time your mic fell off?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It is exactly like that one time the mic fell off during the show. Yes, because like I've had that several times where like the shower or it'll twist. I have my shower at home. It's very funky,
Okay.
and the shower is upright, streaming down water at me, and then all of a sudden it's gonna rotate all the way around and spray water up at the ceiling, and yeah, that has happened numerous
So
times.
when you say you stare at your shower nozzle, it's because you're scared of it because you have reason to be scared.
But I also
He
just
fears it.
He's had a bad history with the shower nozzle.
I
He doesn't
don't
want to get hurt
Nightmares, he
again.
just sees the shower.
I don't think it's too far out of the realm to say that I look at the shower. I look at the water coming down on me. I don't want to look away.
Okay.
And I feel like that's most of the general population. We're going to test it.
Yeah.
What do you mean you're gonna?
We're going to put it up on our social media.
Yeah.
I can't wait to
And
hear
let
that Josh
the
is
people vote. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I lost the Cheez-It battle, but I'm not going to lose the nozzle battle.
Goldfish.
Do you think the direction that you face in the shower is because of the direction that your parents face, and that's like what they told you to do?
No. I don't know. I don't know
I
what my
just never
parents do. I
liked-
don't ask them about their shower habits.
See, I don't like the water going like in my face, or even if it's not hitting my face, then like there's like the spray, like the like mist.
The mist
almost
that comes
from-
off.
That's
and
refreshing.
It's still getting in my face, and I just don't like. I don't know. I don't like things in my face, I guess, and so it's just. I think that's more of what it. I don't know. I don't like it.
If Kristen were here, she would be on our side.
Really?
Probably. Who knows? No one's.
We'll have to get
I
her
wanna
to
know-
vote on it.
She didn't like water on her face.
Oh, okay. Okay, then. Yeah.
She's on our side.
I
So
want
it's
to know.
3-1.
I want to know Dovey's opinion. because
Well, we can ask him.
Yeah, we'll ask him on.
I feel like Debbie would be on
Monday.
our side too.
It blows my
You
mind.
never know, honestly.
I literally threw out this question today, thinking, oh, this is not even going to be debate worthy. They're going to agree with me. Everyone looks at the shower nozzle.
How do you see the shelves of your soap if you're facing the water?
Sometimes the
true.
shelves are on the same side as the nozzle, but you just turn around, grab it, and look back.
How can you look away from the shower nozzle?
You know what? Actually, you know what? Scratch that. I do a total 360 turn nonstop in the shower. That's what I do. I don't just stare at the nozzle. I just keep doing laps.
How do you keep from
Self-preservation.
slipping?
What?
Then how do you keep from slipping in the shower?
A lot of safety handicap handles.
See.
Yeah,
see.
you just keep grabbing on.
One of those like bath mats.
The mat on the
Yep,
bottom
yep.
of the.
Those are nice, but then you have the bath mats that don't actually stick to the bathtub, so then you're just even more prone to slipping.
Oh wow, yeah,
Yeah.
that's.
There's a lot of dangerous things
There
in the shower. I'm starting to realize.
I knew a guy in high school that he was so embarrassed because he broke his leg because he slipped in the shower.
No.
He was like apparently like dancing to some song
Yeah.
or something and like slipped and broke his
I
leg.
did that as a kid too, facing away from the nozzle. I fell and ripped the little main faucet nozzle off the bathroom shower when I was little. Yeah, I remember that. That was a painful experience. Face the nozzle, kids. It's a dangerous world out there.
How?
I don't think Josh is the authority on this. I think he just had a bad streak.
No, you just want to make sure that it's water coming out. And we're going to post this to our social media, and you guys are going to watch. Most people are water nozzle facers in the shower. I don't know how to describe it, but that's the best I got.
Okay.
It was a lot of syllables, but I think you can take it.
All right, so on our Instagram account, we're going to put up a poll. Do you face the water nozzle when you shower, or do you face away from it? We're going
Like
to
a
post
normal
we're
person.
going to post that, so stay tuned for that. But on this side of the break, we have a relationship talk here on the Morning App.
All right. So if you don't trust yourself with dating apps to choose the right person, then there's apparently a new dating app where you can let your best friend swipe for you. So it's called Ship, I guess, but
Wait, what?
yeah,
Ship.
Ship.
As in to
like
say
you know,
that
like
you
I
ship that
ship those two
relationship.
people. Have you not heard that term before?
Like shipping
Yeah.
Yeah.
by UPS.
No.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. No. Are you serious?
Like
You've
what?
never heard that
Shipping
term
the
before?
relationship?
Yeah. You're like, I ship them.
I mean,
Right?
I don't say it personally, but yes,
No.
that is correct.
No.
I've read it.
So you like packaged them up in a neat little UPS box and sent them on their way.
Sure. I don't know.
You can check the Urban Dictionary to find the actual meaning of
Oh.
that if you want to.
I'm glad we're going to the Urban Dictionary now.
Go,
to,
Katie.
No. Oh gosh. Okay. So, anyways, ignore the name. But yeah. Oh gosh, I completely lost track of where I was going with this. Yeah. So you can like create a group of people apparently, and then they're allowed to swipe for you, and then it like puts all those people also in a group chat. So you like discuss the people that like they swiped on for you, I guess. So I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's a good idea, but you'd have to really trust your friends to know you.
I feel like friendships could be broken over this.
Yeah, because it'd be like, no, I don't like that.
Like, why would you think that that was something for me? No, no.
So basically, your friend is speaking on behalf of you because you said you put you, the friend, and the person she set you up with all stuck in one group message, right?
No. The person that was swiped on is not in the group chat, I think.
Interesting.
I think it's like just that like, oh, like it's a match with this person. And then like, I think you still message the person individually.
Okay, because I was thinking, I was like, is this like a How I Met Your Mother thing where Barney's just like, oh, hey, have you met my friend so-and-so? And then immediately just gives them up. Anyone seen How I Met Your Mother? No?
Mm-mm.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
Friends.
yeah, I agree. But it seemed like this app is basically, hey, I'm speaking on behalf of my friend here, and she's great, fantastic. You love her, like she loves this, and this. I swiped right on you because you love this,
I
and
think
this.
that you still set up your own dating profile. I think it's just your friends like swipe for you. So I guess it's the same as if you were like on Tinder and you just like handed your phone to someone else and they like swiped through them. So you'd
Yeah.
still be like messaging them, but it like you didn't personally
Pick
swipe
'em.
on them.
I
Yeah.
think the logic behind it is that your friends know what's better for you than you do yourself, but also I feel like this app is just a way to test friendship.
Yeah. Yeah. Because there are definitely times where I think your friends do know you better than like, I don't know, they can point out things like, oh, well, like you've been doing this, or like, I don't know, just like even because my friends the other day, they're like, no, you have a type, like this is what it is. I was like, oh my gosh, that's scary. I didn't even think about it, but I don't know. Yeah, so it could be a good or a bad thing.
Is it just for romantic relationships?
I think so. It would be
Interesting.
cool to have a friendship thing.
Yeah, I think that would be more helpful.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, but then other people could try and turn it into a romantic relationship.
But
type
it could
idea.
be either way.
I guess you could have options.
Yeah.
You
They
could
just-
shop for different things.
Yeah, they could just add another thing where it's like platonic relationship.
Check the boxes. Would you like to be friends? Would you like to have a romantic relationship with this individual, or are you indifferent?
Just friend zone a bunch of people on there.
Oh my gosh.
That's a dangerous game, but I mean, good for whoever created it, I guess. I always wonder how we keep.
It's interesting, but
I always wonder how we keep coming up with new and new relationship apps to,
yeah.
dive into or to solve, because I can't think of any other ideas other than, I guess, shipping someone away. But yeah,
Talk to real people.
Yeah, that's true as well.
technology is the future. You know this, Natalie. Well, with that, I'm shipping this argument away. Am I getting this right? I'm shipping.
This isn't an argument.
we're gonna-
I'm not
okay,
like advocating for or
we're-
against. I'm just.
You're right. I'm shipping this topic away, and we're
Okay.
shipping towards another segment with some
Okay.
Jack Johnson. Shipping in from the coast, you and your heart, Jack Johnson.
And now back to your favorite morning talk show, The Morning App on 90.5 WASU.
All right, so as we are getting back into the swing of things with our semester and just getting back into constantly working, constantly having homework assignments, always having something to do, I read an article, I think a week or something, it was before classes started, but it was a BuzzFeed article, but it was by Anne Helen Peterson, and she was talking about burnout and millennials being the burnout generation. So she kind of talked about how social media has made us turn our lives into something that has to look perfect. Like everything we post looks perfect. And we know it's not real, but we compare ourselves to our peers that way anyway. Even though we know it's not true. We know it's like a perfect version of themselves. And how we try to brand ourselves and make ourselves products when we're trying to get hired for social media, like on our social media platforms, we try to brand ourselves so we look a certain way so employers will find us, oh yes, this will be useful. She also talked about trying to win the system and how we try to tell them, like we try to answer our email like 24 hours a day. Like we never have a time where we turn off. We have to constantly be available to do work so we can be something employers would go for. So I don't know if y'all have ever felt burned out from constantly working and doing college things because you feel like there's never an ending.
There is never an ending.
There is never an ending
That's very
until
true.
there's the end.
Actually, I vaguely know one person, who made their Instagram, like, used the same, like, colorful filter, deleted any photos from the past that weren't, like, had certain colors in it or certain, like, vibe, and just tried to make it look perfect.
It's really cool, though, when people do that, though.
But we're
it's
faking
like,
it.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, if that's what makes you happy, though, if it's, like, that's your, like, art form, I guess, or something, just the way to, like, be creative. Because some people do really have cool, like, Instagram themes, and it's like, wow, this is just a nice page to look at. But
If they're for artsy things like that, like that's
if you're,
like an
going
art
into
thing.
photography or something.
Yeah, but posting about your life, I think, is different. Like maybe on your Facebook or something. Mm-hmm. Because like if you just post your life events, that's like, I got this magical internship. I did this magical experience. We traveled to this place and ate this awesome food. I'm doing everything right. As opposed to like maybe perhaps the days where you did not feel so good, or the days where you cried in the middle of class, you know?
Yeah.
Or the day you walked into the wrong one. Yeah.
You wouldn't post that on your social media, would you, George?
Nope.
I feel like that's a funny story, though. You could post it on, like, Twitter
It could go on Twitter.
Oh, I'm saying it on the morning show. I'm letting
there you go.
everyone.
Now it's on Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah, I'm letting all three of our listeners know that it doesn't matter if you're a senior, junior, sophomore, freshman. You can make mistakes.
That's true.
Okay.
But how do you make time for yourselves?
I don't.
We can't afford to make time for ourselves.
I feel like what I'll do, though, is plan out, like, okay, so this week I need to get these things done. Like, I'm going to get this assignment done on this day, this assignment done on this day. And so then once I finish that assignment on that day, then I can, like, let myself do, you know, like, watch a movie or something, or, like, hang out with friends. Like, I can feel accomplished having done that thing and try not to worry about the other assignments I haven't done, because it's like, okay, I planned time for it. But I don't know.
You're so mature.
That doesn't always happen.
Well.
It barely happens that way, because sometimes I'll just be like, I'll just do it tomorrow. But
You like owe it to yourself though to like occasionally turn off or unplug or
yeah. And it makes me feel better when I do like procrastinate and like do something that's not school related. It makes me feel better if I at least did something, like at least wrote an outline of the paper, at least looked at the article. But I don't know. Because I wrote a paper very last minute yesterday, and I was like really mad about it. Yeah, but it was like, I wasn't in the mood. Like, I didn't feel good. I didn't get like a lot of sleep the night before, because I don't know, I just like couldn't sleep. And so I was trying to write the paper, and I was like, oh my gosh, I wish I had done this yesterday when I was in like a better frame of mind. I don't know. So that's why I try to do things earlier, because like I never know how, if I'm going to feel like doing it right before the deadline. So I don't know.
That's interesting. I don't know. Do you feel guilty when you actually do take time for yourselves, though?
No, heck no.
Only if I'm like neglecting responsibilities, I guess. If it's like something that like I really did need to get done.
Like it's sitting there staring at you over your shoulder. Like, I know.
It's like, man, future Katie is going to be so mad at me for doing this. And then, I don't know.
I like it when I
Future
can.
Katie.
Yeah. I like it when we can say, "Oh, that's a problem for future me."
Yeah. We do say that from time to time in the office.
A lot in the office.
Like, future Katie's going to be a little upset about this. And then sometimes be like, man, past Katie, you knew this would happen, and you still did it. But yeah.
See, I've hired past me, present me, and future me. We still can't get our work done. So we're just all yelling at each other at this point. But, I mean, you say, what? Be responsible and do your work, don't procrastinate, and then take time for yourself. Even if I do my work at, early, there's still always something next to do, and there's never a break or opening. So, yeah, I think we are all, or at least me, personally burned out, exhausted most of the time, but job never stops.
Do you think we'll have more time after we have like one job as opposed to doing class and extracurricular things?
I like that think so, but I think that's just something that future me has told me and has whispered in my ear. Like,
I feel like you'll still fill up the time though. That's like, I don't know, you'll pick up another hobby, or like you'll hang out with friends more, or something, like you'll fill the time still. But I guess you do get to have more choice as to what you fill the time with.
I guess there wouldn't be homework, so I guess that would save like a couple hours of the time you would be spending doing like homework for specific work things, but that wouldn't be as long as like a book report.
Yeah. Okay.
well, it depends on your job.
You're going to have to do a lot of homework because you're smart and you have to do statistics things for your sports things. We know that.
Maybe. I don't know. It's tiring, but this is the break that I get, the morning show. I love waking up so early in the morning.
I actually have enjoyed, because I used to sleep in a lot, and so then, or not sleep in, but I couldn't wake up I had an 8 a.m. like a couple semesters, and I was like, oh, this is terrible. But then getting up for something that I actually want to do, it's like made me be more of a morning person. Like I drink coffee now, and it helps a lot. But yeah, then so I like chose a capstone, and like I heard good things about the professor, but I was like, oh, it's at 8 a.m. on Tuesday, Thursday. That means Monday through Friday I'm
Every
gonna
single day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I kind of like it because I feel like it's making me like get up and like get things done, because I'm way more productive in the mornings. I don't know.
You wouldn't do it if you didn't love it.
Yeah.
We love it. We don't always act like we love it, but we do love it.
No. Yeah, it's fun.
That's what I keep telling myself. You love it, Joshua. Just, don't quit.
Living the dream.
Well, we'll be back on Monday. We do not have this coming Monday off. We'll be back. Dovey should be back as well, and we'll have another arousing edition of the Morning App.